Hi, welcome back to another episode of Engineering Entrepreneurship. In this episode, I'm going to be giving you 5 tips for engineering students. If you're new to the channel, my name is Karim Omri with Comrie Engineering, an engineering services firm here in Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. So if you're new to the channel, we typically either talk about both engineering and entrepreneurship. Before we get into this video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below for any potential video ideas you may have. A lot of these videos are actually inspired by ideas from colleagues and comments that I've seen on either Reddit or Facebook. Please make sure you contribute and add a comment. My first tip for engineering students to be successful in the workplace is to make friends. Looking at my current circle of friends, most of them are actually friends I've made throughout university. Those are the same like-minded people that have the same goals, have gone through the same education, and are working in the same field as you. So in terms of common interest, it doesn't get better than that. These are the people that have been through it with you, they understand what you're going through, and they're actually really good resources in the workplace. I can't tell you how many times I've gone for coffee with a school friend to discuss technical questions, ask for career advice, ask for professional advice. These are the people that are going to be with you for the rest of your life. The friends you make are actually going to be really important because you could do your group projects with them, you could work on homework together, and you could actually learn what it's like to be in a team environment. In the workplace, everything is done by teams. We all work together, whether it's the engineering and the drafting team, whether it's engineers working together, whether it's an engineer working with a principal or a project engineer or even the owner. Everyone works together. So you need to make sure you make friends and that those are the people that you work with and you get accustomed to working with them. Tip number 2, make sure you are 100% comfortable with first principles. That means your first year statics course, all your concrete, steel, and wood design classes, make sure you are 100% comfortable with them. These are classes that you should go to every tutorial, ask the professor for extra help, and really understand the matter because those are the main tools you'll be using in the workplace as a structural engineer. Now, while understanding steel, concrete, and wood is important, understanding free body diagrams, bending moment diagrams, shear diagrams, essentially the basics of structural engineering, that is the key to being successful in the workplace. Make sure you understand first principles. Tip number 3, sharpen your soft skills. So you have 4 years of university to get involved with clubs, meet people, and learn essentially how to communicate with others. Soft skills are something that you'll be using every day as a structural engineer. Whether it's conflict resolution with a client, whether it's setting expectations for a client, or potentially working in teams in the workplace. You need to have good soft skills so you can not only solve the technical problems, but you can also communicate the solution to whoever you're working with. Again, whether that's the owner, a principal engineer within your firm, a project engineer, or a drafter. You need to have good soft skills to communicate those concepts effectively and be able to get your point across. Now back to me. When I was in university, I actually joined every club possible. I was involved in the engineering society. I actually became president of the engineering society, and those are all things that helped me become a better speaker, a better communicator, and essentially being able to work on my leadership skills as well. So those are all great things that you should be doing. Something else is never say no to social events. Take the time, put them in your calendar, and make sure you attend them because you never know who you'll meet. You might meet a partner for your future firm, you might meet a future colleague, you might meet a future employer. You never know who you'll meet at these events, so you should always make an effort to attend them. Tip number 4, summer jobs are the most valuable thing you can do. Those will not only expose you to the workplace, but they'll also work on the 3 things I said above. You'll make friends, you'll work on your soft skills, and you'll practice your technical knowledge. Now, a summer job doesn't mean working at a top engineering firm. Most students will have 3 summer terms during their engineering degree. I would highly suggest working one of those in construction if you want to get into structural engineering. You could be working as a framer, framing houses. You could be working as a laborer, forming concrete. You could be doing anything, but as long as you're exposed to the practical side of structural engineering, that's something that is invaluable. You could take 2 out of those terms and work in a consulting firm or work in a design firm. Those are all great, but I would highly recommend doing 1 summer in construction. For myself, I spent quite a bit of time framing, and that's where I learned a lot of my wood design skills, is actually learning how things are done in the field, and that really helps on my design. Understanding typical wood construction, that's how I learned it, was actually by being in the field framing. I've also done a couple of welding courses throughout university, and those really helped me out with my steel design. I'm able to understand welding, what is possible and what's not. And those are all things that seem very minute, but go a very long way when dealing with contractors, clients, owners. And the final and most important tip I'm going to give you is time management. Time management is invaluable. Now, to be able to have a social life, to be able to get your work done, to be able to do all the things I talked about, you can't do that without good time management. That means don't procrastinate to do your assignment until the night before. Don't take as long as you can to do a project. Do it effectively and efficiently, and those are going to be great skills that work in the workplace. You'll be coming into the workplace already having those skills. It won't be something that you'll rely on your employer to teach you, because frankly, that's not their responsibility. It's not your employer's job to teach you how to plan your day or how to schedule your work. That's your job. Their job is to give you the tasks to do and to give you the support to do them. If you have good time management, you'll be able to foresee deadlines. You'll be able to know if you're going to meet it or not. There's nothing wrong with missing deadlines as long as you could foresee that you're going to miss them, and then you could adjust. You know, when working on a project, you'll know that you won't meet the deadline probably a week before the deadline's here. And that's when you have the conversation with the owner. You can potentially adjust the scope, adjust the deadline, or, you know, adjust the deliverable. Those are all things that you can manage, but you need to be able to do that yourself. And if you don't have good time management skills, you'll be relying on your employer to do that, and that won't be beneficial for you in the workplace. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Please, as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video. Liking the video actually helps the algorithm drastically and will help boost my channel. And the more likes and subscribers I get, the more I can do this. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video. I would really appreciate you guys watching. Comment below if you guys have any other questions or ideas you'd like me to talk about. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one.